Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you all a twist out using the same products that I used in my last video where I tried out some viral products for a wash and go. I wanted to see how these products would work on less wet hair or damp hair, I shall say, and how my curls would be defined within a twist out. So right here, I'm just going ahead and section off my hair into about 4 sections. One in the back is for me to be able to work in smaller sections. As you all can see here, I am not trying to make this part perfect on my head, but just enough so that I can go ahead and get started twisting. I'm starting off with the Hawaiian Silky, and I'm using this as the leave-in. So of course, like I said, I used this in my last video for a wash and go, and I wanted to see what these products were going to do for a twist out. So we're just testing this out together. And before I add the Curl Definer by Talia with G, I go ahead and detangle because this product is definitely of a thicker consistency, and once you put it on your hair, it kind of clumps the curls together. By the way, I realized that I have on gloves in this video. You all, the reason I have on gloves is because I had recently got my nails done and I got shellac, and you all know that usually if you get shellac or gel polish on your natural nails, it can easily like start chipping and snagging sometimes when you're doing your hair. So it was a glove day, and I will say twisting your hair or doing your natural hair with gloves on sometimes can be a little bit difficult because you can't really like feel exactly what you're doing. So I was really being kind of patient as I could be on this particular day. As I move up throughout my head, of course, some of my hairs may be a little bit drier than others, so I really just go in with the water. I typically always try to start by adding more water to my hair because it kind of helps activate products that are already on your hands, but it also helps you manage how much product you're actually using. Even though I have on gloves, you all can see that I am really being intentional about working the products within my hair strands, making sure that my hair strands are moisturized. And as you can see with the back 2 sections, my twists are really juicy, and I love to see some juicy twists. I am going to repeat this process all over my head, starting by rehydrating with some water, adding the Hawaiian Silky as well as the Talia with G Curl Definer, and making sure I work those products into every single hair strand. I will say once I got to the top, I did opt to do a couple of flat twists away from the part. However, I think singles would have been better, as you all will see as we get to the end of the video when it comes to how defined my curls were for each type of twist. And if you want to cut down on drying time and of course unnecessary flaking, make sure you remove all of the extra product off the hair and reapply it to the next section. This also helps you save quite a bit of money. This is where I decided to do some flat twists away from the part, and as you all can see, I was being as neat as possible. However, once I got to the end of the video, you all will see that I have to create some type of headband action because I believe that I got actually some frizz right up in these 2 sections here. So if possible, just do singles. Don't worry about doing a flat twist to the scalp. Single twist will do, and you can actually break that section up into 2 or 3 twists where you're not creating a lot more work on yourself. On this particular day, I actually went ahead and tied my hair up. I had a few hours where I could kind of let my hair air dry a bit So I just went ahead and tied it and laid down. However, if you want to sit up under the dryer, please do so. I actually do not go to sleep with wet hair anymore. I try to make sure that my hair is always 80 to 90% dry before laying down in the bed. Next day, we are ready to go. As you all can see here, I actually had some rollers in the front. I just wanted to make sure I could reinforce those curls because as you see here, as I'm pulling the hair up in a ponytail, I actually had all of these twists kind of pulled back when I went on a grocery store run, and it really stretched the twist out. So I had to add those perm rocks as an reinforcer. As you can see here, I am separating. I found it kind of hard to separate with using these two products, but I still see that I had some definition with the curls. But I also wonder if I had the dew mousse, which I also had mentioned in the previous video, if I would have layered that product on top. I really would like to see how well it would have separated, because this section actually separated pretty fine. It was just those two back sections where they were super large where it did not separate well. When it comes to separating, I try not to force it. If the hair wants to separate, it'll separate. If it don't, it will cause frizz, and I choose definition over frizz. Here's what that back section is looking like, and as we get up here to the flat twist, this is where I begin to see some of that unnecessary frizz that was going on, and I wish I was like, I should have just did singles, which it is going to be fine in the end because we are going to style it up so that it is wearable for the week. Once I had all of those flat twists removed, I went ahead and got my dew mousse out and added it to my edges, and I made sure I smoothed that product into my hair using my boar bristle brush, and I actually flipped some of the hair over and created another part on the other side of my head. And what I am going to do is create a roll twist, but kind of puff it up so that it is almost kind of like a cute pompadour to the side. Nothing really difficult. All you have to know how to do is to be able to roll the hair and tuck as you go. And we are going to secure it with a bobby pin in the back, and we're going to conceal it. I only used about a couple of bobby pins, and that was enough to hold this roll twist into place. And to create a more smooth finished look, I went ahead and added some mousse on the other side of my head, and I actually tied my hair down just to make sure that everything was nice and neat and sleek. And here's pretty much what my hair came out looking like. I really enjoy doing these videos for you all to kind of show you that sometimes my hair does not turn out 100% perfect, but I always have it in me to be able to take a different route to make sure that my hair comes out great for the work week. As always, I hope you all enjoyed the video and found it useful, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. See ya!